Welcome to the final game of the first round of the Lincoln Trojan Christmas Classic. This broadcast would not be possible without our partners.
David's Pizza, New York style pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup. You won't be disappointed.
Before the introduction of players, would you please rise, direct your attention to the American flag, and the gym for our national anthem.
All right, basketball fans, welcome back to the fourth and final game of the Trojan Holiday Classic here in Stockton, California, home of Lincoln High Trojans. We have Elliot Christian, the Eagles, playing Buchanan Bears. Buchanan out of Clovis, California, and Lodi's Elliot Christian. Fourth and final game to determine who plays in the winner's bracket tomorrow. Elliot Christian is wearing the dark uniforms. There'll be the visitors on the scoreboard. The Buchanan Bears wearing their white uniforms with blue and red trim. Little shuffling of the feet there. Turnover early. It's amazing how many times the ball games will start with a turnover or two on each team before things settle in. Dribbled into the trap, picked up the ball, just what the Buchanan Bears wanted. Called for traveling and a turnover, like we said. Taking turns on the turnover carousel here. There it is, the turnover carousel, another turnover. And, well, they called a foul, otherwise we'd have had another turnover, but that was a foul. He got too much body, too much of the leg, pushed him out of bounds. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. Nobody scored yet. There's another turnover. Missed shot. Foul called, so we've had 5 turnovers, 2 fouls, and a couple of missed shots. So we'll start getting some good things to happen here in a minute. Strange thing about mostly in sports, one good thing is a bad thing for the other team, or one bad thing is a good thing for the other team. So if you're neutral, everything's 50-50. Backdoor cut. We're going to get a bucket. No, we get a foul. Team foul number 3 on the Bears. They're not worried about saving their fouls, that's for sure. Scoring the first point of the game. Is the Elliot Christian team. They score 1 out of 2. Missed layup. Bounce pass. They're going to get a foul on that one. Little sloppy right now. I'm sure things will settle in. It doesn't look like we're going to have as many points as we had scored in the last ball game, that's for sure. As the host team, Lincoln, won that game, I believe it was 101-93. First of 2 missed. 2 of 2 missed, so again, it's still a little sloppy.
Jump ball. Possession to Buchanan.
Buchanan will take it out of bounds under their basket. They go 4 across the baseline. Oh, I saw a little, they got a little stuff going on under the basket there. Number 10 caught an elbow to the face. It wasn't a real hard one, but it was enough to hurt just a little bit. I think I hate to say it because if I give the wrong guy, but I thought him and 15 got wrapped up in the play. Roy Takabachi and Karan Gill looked like they got wrapped up a little bit. And we're trying to clear paths for each other and caught just a little bit of a shot to the head. Karan Gill did. But so we have another missed free throw. Buchanan's 3 for 3 on misses. They're about ready to cash in here, I hope. And it's 4 for 4 on the misses, and it is just, there's a layup in there. Oh my goodness, it's just, something's not right now. I might want to call timeout and have somebody from the maintenance crew check those baskets, because there might be some invisible cellophane or something up top. The Buchanan is really struggling right now. I know they're going to come out of it. But right now, it's just, they just can't have anything. Nothing's going their way. And a charge. I'm just telling you what I see. I want to start talking good here, and we will in a minute. Doggone it. Come on, guys. There's the trap. Buchanan is playing hard. They're trapping everywhere, and especially in the corners. Quick three, no good, but a long rebound. Yes, he's trying to jerk the old head. He got that long hair trying to make it look like he's getting beat up, but good no call by the referees. That was nothing. Step through. Oh my goodness. Humphrey on the step through. Buchanan's going to break out of it here in a second. No, but it's another turnover. And then grabbed in the transition. Karan Gill grabs him. There goes a step through. He's a little bit off balance, but he's able to come through and score on that one. That's not your normal step through move, up and under, but that was sort of up and then fall behind or fall back and fade away, but he scored it. Straight alignment out of bounds, right along the free throw lane for Elliot Christian. Those are the Eagles. Elliot Christian Eagles. Pull-up jump shot by Nate Gatago, Washington. There's Washington, takes his dribble, pulls up and shoots. Good shot, Nate. Buchanan still looking to go there, get their first bucket, and they can't get that one. And I don't know if I've ever seen a lid on a basket quite like this. Not in a while, that's for sure. Steele tripped from behind, so he's not going to get a breakaway layup on that one. Hustling from behind, Humphrey, and he gets called for the foul. There's the hustle right there. Ends up being tripped, almost steps on his head because he couldn't stop. Luckily, he didn't get hurt worse or any worse than a floor burn. Not that those feel real good. Barnes bringing the ball up. He's got an open three. Can't get it. They're playing hard on defense, but I tell you what, they're struggling on offense. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Phil Williams, head coach of the Elliot Christian Eagles, with a 5-0 shutout being pitched right now. This broadcast of Trojan Holiday Classic is brought to you in part by Jim's Alignment and Brake. Complete auto repair and maintenance for your vehicle. Speedy Oil Change. When you need an oil change, visit Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, 471 San Carlos Way. Or give them a call, 209-472-9272. And David's Pizza. David's Pizza is a proud sponsor of Lincoln High School basketball. David Pizza, have you tried us yet? Again, David's is the official watch party location. Now, that would be an interesting call for you there. He was in the front court, but he dribbled the ball, I think, in the back court. So you can look that one up. Was that over and back or backcourt violation? And there goes the little herky-jerky movement of the head to try to get the foul drawn. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. That would be Nate Gogatoa Washington. He goes the line to shoot two, and the first one is way short. For those of you that watched the last game and hadn't heard about it, the pace of this game is a whole lot different than the first ball game, the ball game we just saw. Nate's not unable to cash in on either shot. So both teams right now are struggling a little bit. Now he blocked it so good the referee's going to call a foul. He just speared it out of bounds. And I'm going to tell you right now, here comes the block. And we're going to break the ice right here. Josh Williams is going to make a free throw, and they're going to get on the board. Yes, he does. Here we go. Now that the ice is broken, the floodgates are open, we're going to start seeing some points scored here. Sometimes it just happens that way. You start off and things don't go real well. You just have to get that first bucket, that first point some way, shape, or form, and Josh has done it. And he makes 1 out of 2. That's a little bit alley-ooped, almost to the alley, out of bounds. If there's an alley behind this gym, that's where that pass was at. That alley-oop went oops out of bounds. Turnover. Come on, guys. Buchanan attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line. They're struggling at that line right now, 1 for 6. Here comes the drive. There's the reach down. This is Karan Gill. He was a young man I talked about earlier that got a little bit of an elbow to the head when he was battling for position with another player. Couple of substitutions for Elliot Christian as well. Buchanan still struggling. I've got him 1 for 7, I believe, at the free throw line. Now they got another one. And all their struggles, they're playing good defense. They're only down by 3, and that's what you tell your team. We can have an off night on offense, but if we play hard on defense, we'll always be in the game. Elliot Christian should have had a better lead. One dribble in the corner, not a good idea. Yarborough took one dribble and picked it up and then was in trouble and sort of panicked and just threw the ball away. And I guessed it. I didn't even have a chance. I would have guessed it. He is a freshman. That was a freshman's pass. He'll be okay. He's a freshman on the varsity. The last turnover by Elliot Christian was by the freshman in the corner. He nails the second one. Short corner jumper by Reshman. Steal. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know where he got that call from, but he made it. You know what? I used to work the refs really hard in my 40 years of coaching, but I try not to say too much to these games, but if I think it was a questionable call at best, I'll say something. Great hustle, missed it, got his own shot, go rebound, took it back up. And John Mansfield, there's the miss, and he stays with it. Goes back up. Good call on that one. The freshman lets it fly. 15-foot jumper. No good. All the struggles Buchanan has, they get a chance to tie it. Coast to coast. There we go. I knew it'd get it going. Josh Williams. Dribbled it right out of bounds. Multiple substitutions for Buchanan. And we got another freshman checking in. Mason Jones. 6'4" freshman. So Elliot Christian, 2 freshmen on the floor right now. Ershman on the foul. Erishman on the foul. Confusion on a, it's just, that's the 10th team foul. I sure hope. I'm looking over at Elliot Christian's bench, and I only see 4 players on the bench. I hope they're going to have enough players to finish this ball game, because right now they're fouling a lot. Tough spot for the freshman to go on that baseline. Oh, yeah. Washington on the three-pointer. Boys, here we go. Washington going to go coast to coast. He's doing that little head jerk like he's getting beat up. With that long hair of his, it really looks like he's getting smacked around like whiplash. I'm not sure if he got the foul or not, but I tell you what, it sure looks scary when he started dribbling and started moving that head left and right. He's getting rewarded as he's gone to the line. Josh Williams out. Buchanan's leading scorer. I think he has 4 or 5 points as he came in there and made some stuff happen and got the Buchanan Bears off the hungry list. Out of hibernation, shall we say, because they were hibernating for a while, that's for sure. The Eagles trying to fly high here. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. There goes that head jerk. Oh, my God, look at that head go up and down like, oh, my goodness. But the ref did not buy it, but he threw the ball to the corner. Arisman hits a 3. No, that's not Arisman. That's 15. I noticed the announcer. He's hesitating to try to pronounce the young man's last name. Itkovici, I'm going to guess. If we call him by his first name, Roy, we got to give Roy credit. Roy Itkovici. The announcer at the table wants nothing to do with that name. He put the heat on me. I had to say something. I call him Roy. He's another freshman. Goodness gracious sakes alive. These freshmen are playing good against Buchanan High School. Buchanan is a huge school in Clovis. You ever seen their campus? Looks like a college. Kick out for another three, and it pays off. And you know Charlie Barnes, wearing number 3, can shoot a three-point shot at the end of the first quarter. It's 13-all. There's Elliot Christian Eagles from Lodi, 13. Buchanan Bears out of Clovis, 13. This broadcast is brought to you in part by David's New York Style Pizza.
David's Pizza, New York Style Pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand-tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup. You won't be disappointed.
Jim's complete auto repair and maintenance for your vehicle. Speedy Oil Change. When you need an oil change, visit Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Straight Sports, the official provider for NorCal Sports basketball uniforms. Go to www.str8sports.com to learn more. 2019 All NorCal games return to the West Coast on April 7th at Las Positas College in Livermore. Photo Pro Sports, specializing team and individual sports photography, www.photo/pros.com, and Simply Basketball. So follow Simply Basketball on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for best highlights Northern California has to offer. 13-all. Elliot Christian playing Buchanan. The Bears hibernated early on, but then came out and got some points going, and now they're working pretty much on all cylinders, are feeding extremely well. The Eagles were soaring high to begin with, but right now, looks like they got a wounded wing or something. Things have turned around. Buchanan appears to be starting to take charge of this ball game. It might have something to do with the fact that Elliot Christian plays 3 freshmen often, and that's a lot to expect at the varsity level. So obviously, Elliot Christian is an extremely small high school, Division 5, going up against Division 1, Buchanan out of Clovis. Buchanan might have classes that are larger than the whole school at Elliot Christian. I'm not sure what the population or the number of students Elliot Christian has, but I have to assume it's relatively small. There's a three-pointer by Charlie Barnes. I'll say it again. I've been saying it for years. If somebody wears a number 3, you can bet he shoots the 3. Uh-oh, we're going to get a layup or a dunk. Yeah, that's right. Play the layup. They're starting to open it up now. 20-13. It's Buchanan. It's come out of the funk and have woken up. Nate Washington for Elliot Christian. I've talked about how he sort of moves that head around and tries to draw a foul. He's got that long hair with it taped up or rubber band up on the top of his head. To me, I'd actually work against him because when his hair is flopping, the referee may not realize he's getting fouled. So a lot of young players now, they've learned that if they can move that head around, act like they got hit, they draw a foul. Washington's tried that a couple of times and got one call, but hasn't gotten it a few of the other times. Buchanan picking up the pressure a little bit more now. They're starting to feel their oats, a little confident in what they're doing. Applying more pressure, hoping to get some steals and some breakaways. Washington lets it fly. Up over the top, out of bounds. Good job by the officials. The underneath official didn't see it because that's not his job. That's the outside official's job. The underneath official is supposed to be watching the action underneath the basket to make sure it stays clean, doesn't get too rough. So the ball went up over the backboard. The underneath official didn't even see it, which he's not supposed to. He's not supposed to look at the ball. So anytime you see an underneath official looking at the ball, then you know he's not sure what he's doing or he's forgotten his role. He becomes a fan and wants to see the ball. Be careful with those elbows. There's a good rebound. Gets his feet under him. Takes it back up and scores. Humphrey. Zwick Humphrey. Penetrating kick. Oh, he got him. I told you got to watch it. Oh, my goodness. The ref's got to watch that. Number 12 got an elbow right in the face. They're really emphasizing that at the four-year college level, and they should at the high school level, too. Humphrey grabbed the rebound and then chinned it, which meant his elbows were stuck out. When he pivoted, he hit number 12 right in the chops. I bet he's got a little bit of blood on that lip. In fact, 12 knows it. He went up and fouled him because he still remembers the elbow. Let's see if number 12 goes to his lip and checks it for blood. I'm going to watch him. This is it right here. Right there. Boom. Now, at the California Community College level, that could lead him to an ejection, at least a technical foul, because they're really trying to work on cleaning that up. But the referees have to see that. And that's why when you get a rebound, you should call quick fouls when guys start to come in there and reach, because that's the only way a player's learn to protect himself. 20 years ago, that was commonplace. We'd teach a guy to pivot out and gain a little respect, but all the scientific research stuff now with concussion protocols and things like that, obviously, medically and for long-term health, you don't want those things to happen. Nice drive to the bucket. Washington attacking the rim.
Number 10, Will, his second, 19.
There's the block. Here he goes. He's coming right at you. There's the attempt at the charge, and good call. He wasn't anywhere near to be set. Karan Gill. Washington gets the bounce. Hits the backboard, bounces up in the air, and goes through like a nothing but net after it hit the rim. You know, he's going to attempt to cash in on two. Hits the back of the rim again, does not make the second one. Travel. Best thing to do is jump stop, catch that. When that ball comes, just before you catch it, you jump and put both feet in the air. And then when you catch it, you come down and land on both feet. And if your footwork's good, you can actually stop right on that stop. Or if need be, you can jump, stop, and as soon as you catch it, go right into your dribble. But he did a little shuffle of his feet and got called for travel. Good call by the official. Little wheel action by Elliot Christian. Three-man weave out front, or wheel. Posting up. They go into post up. Can't handle it. Loose ball. Good job by Elliot Christian not to foul. Like we talked about earlier, they have to be careful with only 9 players. They might be going over to the JV side and see if they can bring someone up from the JV to play for them. There's a tournament with the junior varsity teams in the other gym here at Lincoln High School. 9 players sometimes isn't enough to start getting some fouls. There he goes. Yeah, absolutely. He's all happy on that one. I don't blame him. I'm happy for him. Zwick Humphrey. Call him Z Humphrey. Here's the replay. Pump fake. Up. Take it up. Draw the foul. Get the bucket. And an and one. Make this a 1-point ball game if you can put this one down. Well, keep it a 2-point ball game then, but the chance was there. Looks like you dribbled right out of bounds. That'll happen sometimes. You start going down on that baseline and you cut it close and you think you're okay, and then all of a sudden you don't realize that your feet are quite a bit wider than where that ball is. Over all my years of basketball, I don't know how many times I've seen a guy go baseline and dribble out of bounds, and he just doesn't believe it happened. But trust me, it does. It's an easy call for the ref. He's right there. Humphrey lighting it up. Humphrey's a junior. He's one of the elder statesmen for this team with 3 freshmen on the team. See, Buchanan comes up and tries to pressure every rebound. That's why, especially Humphrey, when he catches it, he puts those elbows out and pivots with an elbow out. Washington dribbling around inside. Turnover. Ball got fumbled. Panasco, the senior. Here comes the youngsters. Here come the freshmen. There's the kick. There's the dribble. There's the pull-up jumper. Here come one of the freshmen in right now. 2 of the freshmen in. Mason Jones and Peyton Yarborough. See, that's where you got to protect. That's exactly. See where they get the rebound? How Buchanan is like reaching and slapping. The referee's got to call that almost immediately to get that under control. Because if you don't, and you let them reach and steal it, then the players are going to start doing those pivots with those elbows out, like we saw earlier by Humphrey. Somebody could get hurt. We have a double bonus, 2-shot foul. And remember, I'm just going to call him Roy. Good job, Roy. Good job, Roy. I'm going to stick to calling him Roy and play it safe. He makes 1 out of 2. 3-pointer in the corner, in and out. Good hustle by Kendall Oliver. Uh-oh, coming by. Does he know someone's coming from behind? Good job. He saved it out of bounds. Threw it off the freshman's leg. Mason Jones. Initially, the ref pointed that they were going to keep the ball for Elliot Christian, but he corrected it and changed it, yelled out white. Crossover and just leaves him standing. Got his feet under him. Oh, he should have shot again if you're a shooter. Oliver grabs it. Another 3. How many threes are they going to get? They're 0 for 3 from threes, and they finally make the deuce. Elliot Christian demoralized, giving them about 3 or 4 second shots. They missed 3 threes, and they finally scored on the little 8-foot floater. Oliver playing good defense off the bench. He's got a breakaway if they can find him. Try to throw that 2-hand chest pass. Caleb Williams says, no, I got nothing. I'm not going to let you do that. He stuck his hands up and deflected the ball. And Caleb is tired. He's a sophomore. Another one of the elder statements with 3 freshmen on this varsity team. There goes those elbows again. Oh! I tell you what, I'm getting hurt watching that. It hurts me. I just grimace every time. Nice shot by the freshman, Mason Jones, 6'4". Oliver gets it blocked. Kendall Oliver attacking the rim. They got 4 across the baseline on their out of bounds. Oh my gosh, he's wide open on the left block. Number 3. A little bit of hold on the drive. He's going to get a double bonus. Game's going relatively fast considering all the fouls that are called. Multiple subs, 3 players coming in for Buchanan. Alex King, DJ Stevenson, and John Mansfield check in. And double substitutions for Elliot Christian. Alexander Panasco and Marvin Benoit. Or actually, it's Washington and Panasco subbing back in. Benoit is already out there. Or Benoit is in hiatus. Can't find him. We gave him enough mentions, especially if he's not here. They don't exactly want to wait for the, well, I guess it was 41 seconds. They couldn't get the last shot. But there goes Washington. Yeah, they get him over the back that time. Humphrey over the back. Be a double bonus at the other end. And looks like he's fired up. He's the first guy to get down the floor. John Mansfield, he sprinted down the floor so he could get to the line and shoot those 2 free throws. The junior. John looks like he's about 6'3", maybe 6'4". And John makes the shot. Buchanan starting to expand a little bit of a lead here. They go up 5 with 35 seconds to go. A lot of programs have a call. Most of the time it's called wolf. If someone's coming up from behind, they yell wolf. I swear if somebody was yelling moose. Maybe they're afraid of mooses or something. But the whole key is to warn your teammate that someone's coming up behind to steal the ball. You got a lot of time. Can you get the shot off? 4 seconds to go. Knocked out of bounds. Again, I'm not sure if Washington tried to do the little head jerk act like he got fouled, or that's just that. I'm jealous that extra head of hair he's got up there because I lost mine about 6 years ago. I could use some of that extra hair he's got. Oh, my goodness! That's what we're talking about at the buzzer. Washington hits a 3 to make it 28-26 at the half. A ball game that started out extremely slow has finally tuned up and is giving us some exciting things to watch. Here comes Washington on the replay. He pops to the corner. The defender's on him. He's able to get it up over him and make it. So a 2-point ball game at the half. And this broadcast of the Trojan Holiday Classic is brought to you in part by David's New York Style Pizza, Jim's Alignment and Brake, Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, Pater's Grill, Straight Sports, 2019 All NorCal Games, Photo Pro Sports, and Simply Basketball. So a quick recap before we take an audio break. The earlier games, Edison beat Liberty Ranch. Sierra 59-43 over Laguna Creek. So Sierra will play Edison tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Liberty Ranch will play Laguna at 3:30. Lincoln beat Central Valley, and they will advance to the winner's bracket, playing at 6:30. The loser, Central Valley, will play the loser of this game going on right now at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and the winner will be playing at 6:30 against Lincoln. So that is what's happened earlier, and again, we will take a short audio break and be back for the second half of this Trojan Holiday Classic 2018 version at Lincoln High School in Stockton, California.
David's Pizza, New York style pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup. You won't be disappointed.
Take me away. Who's better, but honestly, the Bay's better. We got more dogs on our side.
Okay, here we go, folks. Second half of a tightly contested ball game between Elliot Christian and Buchanan. Oh, way high off the glass. Karan Gill. Sort of a half finger roll, way up high off the glass, almost over the top of the backboard. Hesitation dribble. Ended up having the backboard block his own shot, but hustling back. Can Gill get some more? Oh, he did a good job. He stopped. There's that jump stop. He jump stopped and ball faked. And got Roy up in the air. Iravici on the foul. I wait for the announcer over the PA system to bail me out. He hesitated. He had 3 opportunities the first half to call that gentleman by his last name, and he stayed away from it. And I reached out there and gambled, called him Iravici, but then I said, you know what, I'm going to call him Roy. But Iravici sounds good. But anyway, Roy, you're doing a great job. Keep hustling out there, buddy. Karan Gill cashing in at the line. He might just keep going. So you're going to pull up and shoot that little short jumper. I guess you should if you can make it. Caleb Williams. Karan Gill not hesitating. Oh, sometimes they go for travel on that move, but the ref didn't call it that time. He did it again. Karan throws it up, and it's no good. Elliot Christian out of Lodi. Crossover. There's Washington. There's Iravici. Between the legs. Deep. Short. Iravici. Good. Good job, Roy. All the way. And that's Washington with the rebound. Starting off a little bit like it did at the beginning, where Buchanan missed a few shots and a little short jumper there. They'll give him a lead, but he can't make it. Seeing like it's the Karan Gill shows. He's grabbing rebounds and attacking the rim. Skipped in the corner. Long rebound. And he gets the steal and the bucket. No timeouts, pretty fast-paced game here. And probably a good idea. Elliot Christian calls timeout. It looks like the guys are getting a little bit gassed even to start the second half. The broadcast of this 5th annual Trojan Holiday Classic is brought to you in part by David's New York Style Pizza.
David's Pizza, New York Style Pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand-tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup. You won't be disappointed.
With the record of 1-7 against Buchanan, who entered this game with the record of 4-3. Elliot Christian 1-7, but they're playing pretty good so far. Washington, tough drive to the bucket, couldn't get it to go. And there it is, number 3, 4-3. And his buddy on the bench, you could tell who his best friend was. He went wild when he scored on that one. Kanan Diab showing enthusiasm on the Buchanan bench. Give him some credit. I like those guys that work their butt off in practice but don't get a lot of minutes, but courage and cheer for their teammates. And Kanan did that one. Kanan Diab. Good job, Cannon. Good job, Buchanan bench.
Foul number 4, King.
Head coach,
His second.
Pat Gill, Jason LaFleur, assistant, Corey Fisher, assistant, Chet Francis, and Paul Grazoulis, assistant coaches for Buchanan. Head coach Phil Williams for Elliot Christian, Josh Jones, an assistant coach, and Ruben Washington. The fourth and final game being brought to you by NorCal Sports TV in this Trojan Holiday Classic. Washington on the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast. Slows down, gives it up. Yeah, it looks to me like Buchanan's going to open this thing up. Good no call by the ref. He was actually set up to take the charge, and then the player did sort of a euro and went through him, and they both fell down. Wasn't a charge, wasn't a block. Both hit the ground. Here he goes right here. You'll see it. He sort of stuck his knee out. They could have called a foul on Washington, but that was with the fact that I had the instant replay to look at, live action. It didn't look that bad to me, but I'm up here in the press row area, top row, so I'm not saying I had the best angle. But you know how it is. Fans and coaches can see a lot better than the refs, can't we? I guess as a commentator, I can too. Nice bounce pass, missed layup. Rebound grabbed. And John Mansfield gets the rebound. And John sort of got him going in the first half, I believe. And he's getting him going. That was actually Josh Williams, I believe. But anyway, John's getting him going right now. A junior. A lefty. As my pappy used to say, if they gave him a left-handed ball, he could probably shoot better. They must be using a right-handed ball. It's not fair for those lefties to have to play with a right-handed basketball. Yep, that doggone right-hand basket, get the rebound! Kendall Oliver, all over the place. Good job, Kendall. Grabbed the rebound, went to the other side of the rim, tried to spin it in, drew the foul, and Kendall will go to the line now. Now he's right-handed, and this is a right-handed ball, so let's see what he does. Well, I guess it didn't make any difference. Maybe they gave him the left-handed ball. Come on, Kendall, you doggone it, you're trying to be like my second man on this comedy act, and you don't help me out. Here we go. Second shot, back to the ball game. He makes the second one. Thank you, Kendall. Here comes one of those freshmen, Peyton Yarborough. I could tell when they step on the floor, the difference between a freshman and a senior is they look like they're in ninth grade. Washington on the little step back. Defensive transition. That's a big word for get back on defense. They scored a bucket, and then Buchanan is able to get it out quickly and draw the foul. Took about maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds to get it down the floor. So kudos or hats off to Buchanan for getting it out quickly, and nah for Elliot Christian for not getting back on the defense fast enough. Missed 2 free throws. And here comes Roy bringing the ball up the floor. Washington, there's an open 3. Front of the rim, can he get a bounce? couldn't get the bounce to go. Advance up for to Oliver. Over in the corner. He's got his feet set. Yes, he does. Kobe Barnes. The assist from Oliver. Barnes got those feet set. There's the freshman. Wouldn't go down. Yarborough had the same shot in his right corner. A little bit long. This looks to me like Buchanan's going to expand this lead. Nobody rotated over and blocked out. They showed help on the penetration, which left the off block open. When the gentleman threw the ball up and missed it, that was okay because we just walked in and tipped it in. Unchallenged on the offensive rebound. Gill back in the game. Mansfield out for the Buchanan Bears. Yeah, Washington got the foul on that one. First team foul on, or second team foul on Buchanan. The game's cleaned up a little bit. The first half, there was a lot of fouls called. It looked to me like Elliot Christian wasn't going to last the whole game with 9 players. They'd have too many guys foul out. Roy on a big jump stop. Couldn't get his balance. Ended up falling backwards and gets called for the travel. Traveling. Null and voiding. The three-pointer by Charles Barnes. Keep shooting him, Charlie. There's the travel. Oh, my goodness. That's a little bit of a push. Kendall Oliver got a little bit aggressive and chest bumped Washington and put him right into his teammate's lap over there on the bench. Good V-cut action to get open. Takes a lot of energy to get open sometimes. But Caleb Williams did a good job. He gets it picked, though. Nice bounce pass. Take the 2. The three-point marksman says, I'll take a layup. Yeah, just too much depth, too much experience. The Elliot Christian top 5, do a really good job, but it's just that you're asking way too much to have 3 freshmen play in a major minutes against a varsity team, especially you go Division 5 against Division I school. Ball caught sort of half court. The best part of it is when they threw the ball back in bounds, Ryan Escherman, he did a soccer headbutt and headbutted the ball back to the referee on that, so that was entertaining. This broadcast of the Trojan Holiday Classic is brought to you in part by Jim's Alignment and Brake. Complete auto repair and maintenance for your vehicle. Speedy Oil Change. You need an oil change, visit Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. 471 San Carlos Way. Call him at 209-472-9272. Straight Sports. Custom basketball uniforms. Stand out from the rest. The official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Go to www.str8sports.com to learn more. The 2019 All NorCal Games, largest all-star event on the West Coast, returning April 7th to Las Positas College. Nominations being accepted through December 31st. David's New York-style pizza. David's Pizza is a proud sponsor of Lincoln High School basketball. David's Pizza, have you tried it yet? And don't forget, David's Pizza is the official watch party location in Stockton for this Trojan basketball tournament. They're showing that game there right now. These games there right now. Here we go, back to live action. There's number 3 for 3. He misses it, almost gets his own rebound. Man-to-man defense by Buchanan. Elliot Christian, 1-4 set. Close to feeds the post at the elbow. He turns and faces. Too crowded. Not a very good pass cross court. It leads to this, folks. Josh Williams, the steal and the layup. And as I said, it looked to me like he was starting to get out of hand, and it is. Buchanan is starting to break away now. And I think it's going to get worse for Elliot Christian before it gets better. They're going to play hard, but they're just outmanned. Oh, my goodness gracious. Nice job by Gill and his partner on the bench, his buddy. He is into it, number 11. We got to get our camera crew to get number 11 a little bit of credit on that bench for Buchanan. He's into this ball game. The shot at the buzzer, no good. It's 48-32. And Buchanan is opening up a lead that looks like it's going to be difficult for them to get, for the Elliot Christian to get back in. David's Pizza.
David's Pizza, New York style pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup. You won't be disappointed.
We're coming back to live action. We're in the fourth quarter of the last game of the 4 games that NorCal Sports is covering. Earlier games, Edison beat Liberty Ranch. Sierra beat Laguna Creek, so Sierra and Edison play tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Lincoln, the host team, beat Central Valley. They'll play at 6:30 against the winner of this game, as it increasingly looks like it's going to be Buchanan, but you know, it is never over till it's over. Elliot Christian playing extremely hard and playing pretty good basketball for a team that comes in here 1-7. That's Roy out there dribbling. Ball pick, denies the ball pick and drives baseline. And he's going to get the block call. He'll get 2 at the line. Washington, I feel, has been struggling a tad bit at the line. Let's see what he does at the line this time. I think he's shooting close to 50%. There goes that baseline drive. The referee gives him the call. He's got 2 at the line. Let's see if he can make 2 of these. Nope. No, I could tell as soon as they let go of the hand, a lot of times that it's going to be left right along. It's a tad bit long. I'm not sure what it is at the free throw line. A couple of his teammates are talking to him, so it looks like he may be around a 50% shooter on the season. And he misses them both. Long pass. Nice fake, nice. That's a good move right there. Fake the three-pointer. Keep your pivot foot down. Do the crossover. Move. Take one dribble. Nice job. And I'm going to try to get his name. Roy Inovici. Nice move. Both teams playing a little bit better. There's another three-pointer. The pace is picking up. Kobe Barnes. But before you know it, it's almost a 20-point lead. Happened so quick. Easy to guard a team when they get in that right or left corner. because you'll get plenty of defensive help because it's awfully hard to skip it to somebody. So you pretty much play 5 defenders against 3 offensive players when that ball gets into a corner on college or high school basketball. Especially high school, if you don't have enough strength to skip it to the other side. Nice 3-point shot. That's Washington, who struggled at the line but drained a 3. I know that's his second 3, if not his third. He's got 2 for sure. Hesitation dribble. And Charlie Barnes is starting to light it up. Elliot Christian putting a gallant effort in there, trying to put a little press on to see if they can change up the pace of this game and make something happen. Whoa, yeah, Alex King for 3, and his teammates on the bench love it as Allen's drains the 3. Caleb Williams answers. Starting to be a shooting festival now. Spin around. Now see, that's where the ref has to protect the rebounder, because that's where especially number 11. I've seen him before, and I'm not going to say he's dirty, but if you get a rebound and someone's able to come in and basically reach across your arm and steal the ball from you, then you tend to sometimes you get a little bit testy and you're going to grab that chin and then pivot out, maybe get somebody hurt. The referee's done a pretty good job. That's the only thing that I think they got to protect the guys when they grab rebounds more. It's not fair to get a rebound and then allow people to come in and swat and slap and grab and knock away. Yeah, it just happened again. 22 and 11. I do not like what's going on. They're a little bit upset with each other. But they calm down. They're battling again. Oh, they're battling. Oh, they're battling again. 22 for Buchanan. John Mansfield and Humphrey been bumping into each other, battling hard. Nothing dirty, just tough play. They're battling again. Let's see. Oh, he's going to elbow. He's up. There it goes. There it goes. Come on, referees. I don't want to see somebody get hurt. That guy's got sharp elbows. I can see those elbows from up here, Humphrey. You got sharp elbows. Pick. And Washington was able to draw the foul. Yeah, the ref's talking to him right now. Yep, the referee's talking to Humphreys, talking about those elbows, and he's talking to Mansfield. Say, come on, guys, settle down. I know you're playing hard. Great job by the official. That's why they need 3 in this game. The pace of the game. Sometimes you just don't see these things if you have 2-man crew. It's hard to envision or imagine the years past where you just had 2 officials. How in the world they were able to officiate the ball games with just 2. I mean, they obviously officiated them, but to expect them to do that great of a job with the speed and the pace of the game. There's a 3 in the corner. A little bit long. Got to shoot if you're open, Josh. Don't worry about it. A little bit long again, but they're able to grab the rebound. Now, see, they're doing the same thing. They're reaching in on Buchanan, and they call him for a travel or something. I'm not sure what they called, but just not protecting the guys that grab the rebounds well enough, I think. That'd be my critique with the officials. My man Washington, he lets it fly for another three. That's his third or fourth three-pointer of the game. A little bit out of control. Good no call. The ref thought about calling the travel, but just let it go because he fell down. That would be Charlie Barnes. Driving to the basket and scoring. Josh Williams. There's that reach in right there. They do the same thing on rebounds, but they don't call it on rebounds. They call it there. 3:48 to go. Referees checking to see if they got some sweat on the floor so the guys don't slip on it. They're bringing in all those squeaky shoes. Elliot Christian has black shoes with green bottoms. They're fancy looking, I guarantee you that. Yeah, he picked it up out of bounds. I'll tell you, Kendall Oliver, he's accepting the challenge. He doesn't like Washington hitting those threes, so when Kendall Oliver gets a chance, he's trying to get up into the grill of Washington and make him work hard. And he did a good job. He made Washington fall to the ground on that one. Nice pass. Good all-around game by Charlie Barnes. Charlie's bringing the ball down, stopping, kicking to three-point shooters. He's hitting threes. Unofficial, I got Charlie for at least around 15 points. But not just his scoring. He's doing a nice job of setting other guys up for three-point attempts. Good ball game by Josh Williams. Karan Gill. Oh, my goodness. We got relatives in the crowd. When that one went in, we had a screech and a holler like we just had a buzzer beater. Alexander Panasco, it's good to know you have family and friends behind you. Let's see if you make another one. Oh, no chance for them to yell on this one. Hit the front of the rim. They went silent. Good footwork. Into the paint and stop. I would have liked seen a kick back out to Barnes. Barnes penetrated and kicked to you. Penetrate, kick it back to Barnes. He was wide open, but he decided to go ahead and attack the rim. Missed times on his jump. That would be Mason Jones. Alley-oop. Oh, my goodness. No dunk, no tip layup. Just pass to the freshman. He doesn't get it. There goes Gill. Nice pass. Ooh, pinned by Washington. Fast pace now. This will wear a few guys out as they run up and down about 3 or 4 times in a row. It's like a sprint drill. Bounce pass on the backdoor cut. Pivot. Shot up and missed. Caleb Gill Williams, sophomore. 3 freshmen and sophomore on this team. He's out of control. He calls an offensive foul. Not a bad call. Gill did what he's supposed to do. Attack the rim. Drop that shoulder a little bit. Oh, he fouls out. Here comes there's the drive right there. They call for a foul. Too much shoulder to the chest of Washington. So they call a foul on Gill. Looks like somebody's calling timeout. Elliot Christian calling timeout. 2:09 to go. And a ball game is pretty much decided 61-43. This broadcast is brought to you in part by David's Pizza, proud sponsor of Lincoln High School basketball. David Pizza, have you tried us yet?
David's Pizza, New York style pizza in Stockton. Want to say hello to all those folks that are watching the game at David's Pizza. All of our pizzas are hand tossed and topped with the freshest ingredients. Try one of our signature pizzas or create your own on thick or thin crust. Not only do we offer the best pizzas, we also have a variety of menu items that are sure to satisfy the entire family, in particular a beautiful pastrami sandwich. So come visit, call in, or go online to place an order for pickup You won't be disappointed.
Jim's Complete Auto Repair and Maintenance for your vehicle. Jim's Alignment and Brake. Speedy Oil Change. When you need an oil change, visit Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. 471 San Carlos Way in Stockton. Call them at 209-472-9272. And if you can hear it, they have a horn that's actually not too bad for the ears. There's some horns that can really annoy you, but thank goodness Lincoln's got a nice one. We're back to the ball game. Not long to go now, and we'll know the final field and the final scores for the first round. Washington pulling up for 3, and that might be his 5th three-pointer. I know he's got over 20 points total. Nice pass. Nice pass. Charlie Barnes assist. Mason Marini gets the bucket. Washington tries to get another one, but it doesn't go. And the man I want to see get in the game is at the table. Foul him, Washington. Stop the action. I want my man to get in. There we go. He's coming in now. I've been seeing him on the bench cheering like crazy, encouraging his teammates. Diab. Kanan Diab's in the ball game. That guy was cheering and yelling for his teammates. He's even run out there and drying the floor off. He's Mr. Enthusiasm. I love those kind of players that don't get major minutes but just show their teammates are behind them and glad to be a part of a team, part of a program, whatever it is. Play production, football, basketball, baseball. Obviously, Mr. Diab doesn't get major minutes, but he was into the ball game, and he's in the game now. And I'm waiting to see if he can score in this last 1:17 to go. If Diab scores, we're going to get a replay of it, I guarantee. Oh, back to the inbounds man. Oh, he gets fouled. Nice play. The old tap back to the inbounds man. Mason Marini at the line. Mason, nothing but the bottom of the net. Oh, we're subbing in for the shooter. Chase Jennings, get ready to check in. Make the shot so Chase can get in. Here comes Chase. He's a senior. He's 6'6". Also in the ball game is Shaq Sharma, DJ Stevenson, Alex King, and super teammate Diab. Washington pulls up for a three. Way high on the rebound, doesn't make it. There's my man. He gets set, he lets it fly. Everybody wants him to score, but instead Sharma does. Good job, Shaq. Elliot Christian calls timeout. Yeah, I think he just wants to use all his timeouts. The coach does not want to take those timeouts home with him. Take a little bit of the off of his van by not having a timeout in his back pocket. So don't forget tomorrow, the second round, the semifinal round of this 8-team 5th annual Trojan Holiday Classic has the 5 o'clock game. Edison playing Sierra. And now I pretty much think I can say that it'll be Buchanan playing against Lincoln, the host team. So that'll be the winner's bracket, the loser's bracket. Liberty Ranch playing against Laguna Creek at 3:30. In the 8 o'clock game, we'll have Elliot Christian playing against Central Valley. So 4 good games tomorrow in this very well thought out, well organized, well managed 5th annual Trojan Holiday Classic. hosted by Lincoln High School. Beautiful facility here on the campus of Lincoln High School. High ball pick. Nice shot, not quite able to go in. Rebound grabbed. Put a little press on. They're playing hard. I don't think they're going to shoot. They might just hold it. But a lot of times when guys are playing like this, everybody understands. Let the guys play. Oh, he's open in the court. He wants the rock. They wouldn't give it to him. When I say he, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my Superman, Diab, off the bench, cheering his team on to victory. 67-46. 67-46. We will have the player of the game, the NorCal straight sports player of the game, being interviewed by Dion I here in a moment, our on-call sideline reporter and our video production coordinator as well. So, fun basketball here in Stockton, California. The brackets are determined for the semifinals tomorrow, and we're going to get the player of the game, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be number 3, Charlie Barnes. As Charlie did a great job, great job of shooting, passing, scoring, and like I said before, he wears that number 3, so you know he can shoot. So Dion I will take it there in just a second.
I'm here with our straight sports standout performer of the game, Charlie Barnes of Buchanan High School. Charlie, you guys couldn't get that lid off the basket in the first quarter. Fell behind a little bit. How did you guys keep your mind right to come back strong and win this game by 20?
We played sloppy in the first half. Went to the locker room, set to focus, just played hard in the second half. Came out, dominated. We'll go get Lincoln tomorrow.
Well, you guys definitely did that, and they tried to press you a little bit, but you seem to blow by every time, and we're making great plays. Is that pretty much what you're doing for this team, is running the show? Or?
Yeah, that's just my main deal. I like running point guard. I like scoring. I like passing. I like passing to my team. Winning's the number 1 goal.
Well, running, you mentioned running. You play Lincoln tomorrow, and they play at I don't know if you've seen them play at a kind of an insane pace there. Both games we've done with them, they've scored over 100 points. You guys are going to be rested up and ready for that tomorrow?
Yeah, we played them last tournament, so we'll be ready for them. We'll be ready for them tomorrow.
Awesome. We're looking forward to bringing that to you. That's Charlie Barnes, our straight sports standout performer of the game.
All right, great job, Dion. Great job, Charlie. Great job, everybody that brought us these 4 ball games today at the 5th Annual Trojan Holiday Classic at Lincoln High School at 6844 Alexandria Place in Stockton. So you can come out here tomorrow and see the ball games. Don't forget, 5 o'clock winners bracket, Edison and Sierra, 6:30 Buchanan and Lincoln. And if your team is one of the teams that lost, the 3:30 game is Liberty Ranch and Laguna in the consolation bracket with Elliot Christian playing Central Valley at 8. So without any further ado, thank you very much for watching sports, and specifically tonight, high school basketball on NorCal Sports TV. And we'll see you down the road as we continue to cover athletic events throughout, especially Northern California.